Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
The Watch Your Opera House in Watch Your, Iowa presents a tribute to Sir Elton John by David Kaye this Saturday, April 26th from 7 to 9 p.m. Tickets for a tribute to Sir Elton John are $30 for adults, $15 for 18 and under. Purchase at the door or online at watchYourOperaHouse.org. David Kaye rocks Elton's piano, vocal, and costumes, including sparkling eyeglasses. Popcorn, pop, and water will be served during the show, plus Grand Ranch will be serving food and drinks. Get your tickets for the Elton John tribute featuring David Kaye this Saturday at the Watch Your Opera House. Experience Oskaloosa presents Ladies Night Out Friday, April 25th from 4 to 8 p.m. Ladies, if you're ready for an unforgettable night out, join us for an exciting evening of fun, laughter, and amazing prizes. Hop from one location to the next and enter the drawing at each stop when you make a purchase. Participating stores are Paula J's, Maurice's, Hunky Dory, G&G Pronto, Rosso and Wine, Heritage Salon, Rust by Jude, Shop Gen Miracle, Studio Osky, Untamed Nutrition, LaRue & Co. Boutique, Hunter's Gift and Coffee Cafe, Stepping Stones Eagle's Nest, Stella's Salon and Boutique at their new location, and Mahaska Drug, which closes at 7. It's Ladies Night Out Friday, April 25th from 4 to 8 p.m. in downtown Oskaloosa. Go to Experience Oskaloosa Events on Facebook for complete information. The band 3 Buck Chuck is coming to the Keswick Tavern this Saturday, April 26th from 8 to 11 p.m. No cover charge. Plus, a special treat this Saturday night are the celebrity bartenders. It's the past 4 owners of the Keswick Tavern, Anthony, Max, Shauna, and Jim. It's going to be a great time this Saturday, April 26th from 8 to 11 p.m. 3 Buck Chuck and the celebrity bartenders live at the Keswick Tavern at 117 South Iron Street in Keswick. Get ready because Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys are coming to Sigourney on Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, 20595 255th Street, just south of Sigourney. Order your tickets online by going to enchantedeventsvenue.com or find the Enchanted Events Facebook page for the ticket links. There are 3 different ticket options: general admission, VIP, or reserve. Doors open at 7 and the cash bar and band starts at 8. It's Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys, Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney. Neil, what are you doing? Hey, good morning to you. It's time for just another morning show on Steve Shuttler Media.
Did I scare
Facebook, YouTube. Ah! Ah!
It's like a floating head. It was just like... It was the best I had on a Wednesday.
Flurp, flurp,
Flurp.
flurp, flurp.
Flurpin' Wednesday.
A good morning to you.
Good morning.
My name is Steve Shuttler. Well,
My name doesn't matter.
no, your name is Neil Kratt.
My goodness.
If you tuned into Tuesday Night Tune-Up last night, you heard Safe Grafke refer to Neil as Neil Kratt. And Safe didn't realize that's not the way you pronounce
I
your
think
name.
he was proud, like he knows how to pronounce my name. And
Thought that
we
was
got
your name.
Neil Kratt.
Neil Kratt.
And I'm like, who? Who's this fella you're talking of?
Because you're Neil Kratt,
That's right.
baby.
Baby.
It's 7:08. We do thank our sponsors. Let's see here. Let's bring up Brothers Market on the screen. Brothers Market in Sigourney is our headliner.
They are.
They are. I know you didn't know that, but surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
Savings are made simple at Brothers Market. Digital coupons earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals. Get those things at shopbrothersmarket.com. Also download their app. It is a smart way to shop.
It is.
Brothers Market in Sigourney. Hey, let's jump over to the Osky Dental.
They're the ones that sponsor our studio.
They do.
Osky Dental. You can schedule your appointments with Dr. Schuster. They're accepting new. Would you knock it off? Accepting new patients. They file your insurance forms. Just a second. They're a Delta dental provider. They're located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. Give them a call. Fine.
He's here.
Fine, dude. Get up here. Hey, can I do the last part? Whatever, dude. Just
Please
do it.
do. Yeah.
Give them a call. They're my friends. They keep my one tooth really shiny. Give them a call at 641-673-4845. Thanks. Go sit down now.
Thanks, Toothy.
You're walking a little.
Awesome.
What was that? Like he's stumbling out of here. Rough night. Oh, poor Toothy. Does he have to put his toothbrush down just to take a drink?
Maybe, yeah, because he doesn't have a left hand.
Well, it doesn't seem like it. I mean, we can
on the screen. That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
He's just a one-armed tooth. He's a tap dancing one-armed tooth.
Yes.
Something you don't see in life.
Oh no, not at all. Plus, he's funny.
Hey, let's go over to the weather lab.
Oh my. I love comments. Keep them coming, people. Forecast for today brought to you by the Garden Gate. CDD. That's Cindy Dillon Dietrich to you people that don't know it. The CDD. Bringing us this forecast. Scattered showers and thunderstorms before noon. Then, more of the same between noon and 1. Okay. Scattered showers and thunderstorms after 1.
So that you're saying?
I'm saying that scattered showers and possibly thunderstorms now until throughout the day.
Yeah.
Partly sunny, high near 75. The chance, though, of rain is only 30%. So
it's pretty
don't get all worried and upset and uptight, okay? 30% chance of rain tonight, mainly after 8. Mostly cloudy and low around 53. More showers likely tomorrow. Thunderstorms are also possible, which I think should always be taken into account. When there's rain, there might possibly be a thunderstorm. So mostly sunny tomorrow, 77. Tomorrow night, 57. More rain. And Friday, hey, Toothy, shut it. Friday, a 50% chance of showers, mostly cloudy and a high near 67. Garden Gate bringing you that first look at your forecast this morning. All the floral arrangements, decor, sympathy gifts, everything you can think of, they got it. Because you know why, Steve?
Why?
They've been doing this for 28 years.
They know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah. So
The
thank
CDD.
you. CDD.
And the hizzy.
Yeah, that's her new gig. CDD.
She needs to have like a gold chain.
Yes.
With a CDD.
Definitely. Represent.
So yeah, last night, in case you missed it, we debuted Tuesday Night Tune-Up for this racing season, live at Pizza Ranch in Oskaloosa. And, you know, we knew going in last night that we were going to have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Marla at the Oskaloosa Pizza Ranch. Marla's the manager. And she is fantastic to work with. So, yeah. Hats off. I don't have a hat. Do you have a hat?
Right, I do, but I don't want to take it off because I got a horrible haircut.
Hats off to the Oskaloosa Pizza Ranch, the crew there. Very helpful.
Very
accommodating. They fed us. They took good care of us.
Very hospitable.
Yes.
Very.
Even like, you know, the part-time help that was there.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the night.
Yeah, giving us
Fun to work
illegal stuff. I mean, it was great. Just had a lot of fun.
Not illegals.
I know, but it was just fun to get, you know.
We don't want to get anybody in trouble.
This is true.
Contraband.
Contraband
sprinkles.
They were fantastic, though.
Yeah. So Tuesday nights will be at the Oskaloosa Pizza Ranch for Tuesday night tune-up. Again, it's something you can be there live and in person for. Watch it online, or if you're a racing fan, we had Logan Anderson. I don't know racing.
It was a good show. He was very.
Logan's a big deal, according to Safe Crafty, our host. So I trust Safe.
He is a big deal in general.
Okay.
Just because Safe thinks so.
Okay.
I mean, Safe thinks a lot of people are a big deal, and we just like to have fun with Safe. So
Yes.
if you're watching, buddy.
Former football
good
player,
morning.
by the way. Let's do our This or That. It's brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty. Walks? Or do you have the runs?
Well, after eating last night, I'm not going to lie. Whew. I would pick walks on this one.
All right.
Not a runner. I think everybody's aware of that.
Yeah. I don't know. Walks, I guess. In my mind, I can still run.
Right?
I haven't ran in several years, but
In my mind, I can pick up any chick I want. But, I know that's done past, so whatever.
all right.
But would you take up running again?
No.
Oh. That was easy.
No, the reason I quit running in the first place was my lower back just couldn't take it.
Oh, okay.
So that's when I went to Katie at Sheets Chiropractic
not
for
know
the
that.
first time. Was my lower back was just killing me.
Oh.
It wasn't
the
worth it
impact
to
of
me.
running, maybe, or
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then take a walk. We can take a walk together.
Oh. That couple on there is holding each other's hands. Would we hold each other's hands
No,
as we're walking?
because that's the way it's supposed to be. It's a man and a woman.
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
Question of the day.
Oh my! Wow, you go from a deep thinking one yesterday to. Oh.
Our question sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa, located at 202 North Main in Sigourney. What is the best kind of music?
Wow.
What, you think that's loaded or something?
Yeah. What was that? Do you have one? Do you have one just the best to you?
Best kind of music. This will be a little bit off topic,
Okay.
but this is fresh on my mind this morning because I saw at least a couple of people share from American Idol.
Oh.
And usually I'm not big on like American Idol and,
Right.
and people sharing videos from TV shows, but Carrie Underwood
Yeah.
on American Idol, whenever it was, I don't even know when that show aired, but she did How Great Thou Art
Yeah.
recently, the other night on American Idol. If you see that floating around, that is worth going out of your way and spending a few minutes watching.
It was that good.
It is amazing.
Huh.
Phenomenal. I've seen her do that before, but just to see it again and the presentation, it was good stuff.
Well, cool.
Yeah. And it's pretty cool. You and I both being Christians, it's cool to see Christians or Christian music, God being sung
Put out
about,
on a stage
praised,
like that.
worshipped on American Idol. So I'm assuming it was probably for like their Easter edition or something. But still, it was yeah. If you see it, watch it. It's worth it. Best kind of music.
See,
It's
because
like I think of this like if I had to listen to a certain type of music for the rest of my life,
yeah.
what would it be?
Ooh. Oh, I would. Then I do know.
Rock, grunge, Christian music, country.
See, to answer that the right way for me, what's the best kind?
Opera.
I would say I've actually listened to opera.
Sorry.
No, it's actually very, very soothing. The best kind of music, huh?
Andrea Bocelli.
Bocelli. Now, see that's yeah, that gets a little much for me. But the best kind of music to me is good musicality.
Oh,
I mean, at first it's got to have
I want
good
a type of music.
It's got to have okay, fine, rock,
Let's just cut to the chase.
rock,
Rock music.
I guess.
Metallica,
Yeah.
classic rock,
No, I'd stay away from
90s rock.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, 80s and 90s rock. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That narrows it down a little bit.
20 years at least, so yeah.
We're probably overthinking it, but
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. We
That's right.
Talk these things into the
That's why
the ground.
Oh, easy. That's why we get paid the big bucks, buddy.
Oh yeah.
You all right? You just cough or you
Rolling in
got
the
a
dough.
yawn coming? Why did I do that? I set myself up for failure. Wow.
And for the fun of it tournament, candy bars, what we're talking. Talking candy bars?
Talking.
Sponsored by Shetler Insurance Services. Go see my lovely wife at Shetler Insurance Services. She will take care of your insurance needs. Snickers versus Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Reese's. I love my Snickers. Always go for Snickers first, but I'm going with the fans here.
Well, the fans.
No.
At last look,
No.
it's close. Both getting their fair share of votes.
Really?
But Snickers does have the lead.
How do you do this?
In the
Heart.
voting.
Okay.
Heart or thumbs up for Snickers in the voting. Heart for
Come on, Reese's fans. Get out there.
Get your votes in till 6 p.m. this evening on this matchup. Let's take a look at your brackets. We've got Snickers and Reese's. Twix did end up winning against Kit Kat, which, I don't know, I kind of thought Kit Kat would win that one.
Yeah, that was that one.
looking
really,
at it.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Voting, I would vote for Twix, but so I'm all right that Twix won. So we've got Snickers and Reese's going on right now. Winner goes to the finals. Hershey's versus Twix comes up next. That will go up at 6 p.m. this evening, and then we'll have our final matchup after that. So
I feel like my prediction is going to be completely out the window. I'm serious. The more I'm looking now I was thinking Reese's and Hershey's in the championship, but now I'm starting to think Snickers and Twix.
Yeah.
No, I'm sticking with it.
You're sticking to your
Reese's
guns,
and
huh?
Hershey's, baby.
All right. So Snickers and Reese's right now. Thumbs up, Snickers, heart for Reese's. Pull up those reactions and get your votes in till 6 p.m. on this match.
Come on, people.
Come on, people.
You know what to do.
Get those votes in. All right, let's look at what's happening. By the way, our guest for today will be Miss Amanda from Sigourney Public
Oh, good.
Library. Snuck up on me. On this date in history, what is today?
The 23rd.
April 23rd.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, April, not
Yeah,
December.
we don't want to confuse anybody. It was on this date in 1954.
Baseball.
Hank Aaron
Oh.
hit his first home run on this date in 1954. 754 home runs later is when he finally stopped hitting home runs. So, yeah, Hank Aaron, Hammer and Hank.
Was that his nickname?
I think so.
Man.
Played for the Atlanta Braves for at least quite a while. I don't know who else he played for.
Really?
But Hank Aaron. It was on this date in 1985, Coca-Cola announced that it was changing its formula, and New Coke was born.
And the
What a
world fell apart ever since. Ever since, the world has been in shambles.
What a flop New Coke was.
Yeah.
I mean, people immediately, there's immediate backlash.
Oh, yeah.
I would have been 13 at that time.
Wow.
No, I'd have been 12 because wouldn't be 13 yet. But, yeah, I remember it clearly. How old would you
10.
have been? 10?
9.
Okay. 8? 7? New Coke.
22.
1988, a federal ban on smoking went into effect during domestic airline flights of 2 hours or less. So if you're stuck on a plane for more than 2 hours back in 1988, people could light up and
Isn't that crazy to
blow
think?
smoke in your face.
I mean, we are from the generation that would go walk into McDonald's and there's people smoking over here, or the restaurants, smoking or non-smoking.
Yeah, like
You know?
it mattered.
Right. But you could smoke on an enclosed airplane.
Yeah.
No wonder that generation all had lung cancer and
Exactly.
wow. That'd be a horrible flight.
Yeah. And, 1988 wasn't all that, in my eyes
Right.
at least, or in my brain, wasn't all that terribly long ago.
No.
But,
Wow.
yeah, kind of crazy. Today, on the National Day calendar, it is Take a Chance, Take a Chance, Take a Chance on Me. Take a Chance Day.
Take a chance on it. Take a chance on me. Take a chance.
Take a chance day. So if you've been thinking about taking a chance on something, today's your day.
I guess.
It's National Lost Dog Awareness Day. So be aware that there are some lost dogs out there.
Right? That's... Well, okay.
It's National Cherry Cheesecake Day.
Ooh.
I'm not a big cheesecake eater, but cherry cheesecake...
What is wrong with...
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just saying I'm not huge into cheesecake.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my good buddy, have you ever gotten the tub that's already pre-made cheesecake filling? And it's ready to put into a pie pan and...
You just eat it straight out of the container?
I mean, I'm not ashamed either. I mean, I've sat and eaten, well, I don't want to say the whole thing. I mean, I got a bowl out for her, and then I might have sat down and ate the rest. But and that stuff's impossible to put down. Cherry cheesecake's the best.
Yeah. I'd eat some cherry cheesecake.
I should have brought you some.
Yeah. It's National Picnic Day.
Oh.
Go out for a picnic, take a little blanket, lay it out, and a little wicker basket.
Why are you making fun of it? I've been wanting to go on a picnic for some time now. I'm a hopeless romantic.
Oh.
So I would love to go on a picnic.
You know what's wrong with picnics? Bugs. Bugs are what's wrong with picnics.
Well, yeah.
Do it before mosquitoes get out there.
Yes, absolutely. Right.
All right.
I get that.
It's National Talk Like Shakespeare Day.
I can't talk like that.
How do you talk like Shakespeare?
I don't know.
I'm not really sure either.
To be or not to be.
Is that Shakespeare?
I think, isn't it? I don't know. I never really took that class, and if I did, I failed it.
You didn't take Shakespeare class.
No. No, thank goodness.
All right, moving right along. What do we got up next? Wait,
what?
Oh, gotta see my list. Gotta check it twice. We did that. We did this. We did that. I'm gonna hit this button. We're gonna see what happens. Oh, that's the things you need to know. Music.
Oh,
yeah. Actually, not a ton of things. This might be a short show today.
I was gonna say everything is just moving
Popping.
too fast. Popping. Not
like it's not a whole lot of things you need to know, but Beyonce's mom, I don't know why this is a thing you need to know.
Right.
Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles, has just released her memoir.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's called Matriarch.
Ooh.
That sounds like she thinks highly of herself. In it, she has shared that she had a secret breast cancer battle last year, but is now cancer-free.
Huh.
She says that after her successful surgery, she developed a serious infection that nearly forced her to miss Glamour's 2024 Women of the Year event. Which, wouldn't that have been a shame?
Yeah, really.
She would have had to have missed that.
I mean, thank goodness you didn't, miss your family or this or that, but...
Yeah, she almost missed...
Wow.
The Glamour's 2024 Women of the Year event. Glad she made it to that.
Wow.
She was honored at that in October.
Oh, well, she should be because she didn't miss it.
Matriarch. Make sure you pick that up and give it a read, Neil.
No, thanks.
Manhattan federal jury on Tuesday rejecting Sarah Palin's libel claims against the New York Times over a 2017 editorial linking her to political violence, finding the paper and its former opinion editor not liable for an error that was promptly corrected. So
she'll do anything to stay in the limelight, won't she? I forgot all about her.
Alaska governor?
I don't know.
I think she might be.
I forgot all about her.
We were talking about this recently. In the past, beauty salons have foretold which way the economy is going. Now, we said recently that people were cutting back a little bit on beauty salon stuff. And it's happening again.
Uh-oh.
Manicures and pedicures are down.
Really?
I mean, you wouldn't know that. You just went for
I was going to say last night, I know for a fact there was one pedicure and one manicure done. So none on me. I'm getting the pedicure next time.
Okay. So those things, people are slowing down on those. People are going longer between haircuts. I do my normal 2 weeks. Yeah. People are getting fewer facials.
That's a shame.
I know. I know. So the signs are there. Again, they say when beauty salons slow down, the economy will slow down too, or kind of go in the
Follow suit.
Yeah.
Huh.
So we'll see. We'll see if that holds true. Let's see here. Beginning today, the late Pope Francis going to be lying in state at St. Peter's Basilica, which is not a restaurant, by the way. That's like a... Just want to clear that up. Until Saturday's funeral at St. Peter's Square. I probably just offended all the Catholics out there. So
Why?
My apologies. The Basilica.
Oh,
thing.
you're fine.
Oh, okay. Tiger King. Did you ever see Tiger King on Netflix?
No.
With Joe Exotic?
You've told me that it was worth watching.
Yeah.
But I never did.
Joe Exotic he's a character. He's still in prison, by the way. And he is now married. Joe's gay, by the way. He announced yesterday...
Wait, what?
Spoiler. He announced yesterday that he has tied the knot with a fellow prison inmate, Jorge.
Yes. You can't make this stuff up.
Joe and Jorge are married.
Joe and Jorge.
Joe Exotic.
Wow.
Yeah, if you haven't watched that on that, I think it came out in 2020. I think it came out right when COVID was a thing.
Really?
So everybody was
had
watching
nothing else
it.
to do.
Yeah. Charles Barkley, in other news, Charles Barkley, the former basketball player, guy likes to talk, run his mouth, has an ultimatum to the Democratic Party. He says he won't vote for any other presidential candidate unless it's Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro or Maryland Governor Wes Moore. So if Charles Barkley has any sort of say in the future of the Democratic Party, which I don't know why he would,
Right.
He's a former basketball player. Those are his two choices.
So in other words, if it's not either of those two people, he just won't vote. Oh, no.
What are we going to do without that vote?
Come on.
You know who should... I know you're probably not familiar with Stephen A. Smith.
No, I am not.
He's another former basketball player. His job is to talk.
Okay.
And he is very loud. But, if the Democrats, come around the next election, Stephen A. Smith, he's made some rumblings about getting into politics.
Really?
Maybe Stephen A. Smith and Charles Barkley
There you go.
should team up.
Charles
and
Barkley
be on
would
the
be
ticket.
such a horrible politician. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know this other dude, but I'm just trying to picture Charles Barkley in the Oval Office or something, Like, I can't imagine. That'd be funny.
That would be interesting.
Wow.
Let's take a little bit of a break. We'll come back with some more stuff here on Just Another Morning Show.
Cranberry wine from Tassel Ridge Winery is a pink wine that captures the tart cranberry punch and complements it with a smooth and sweet finish. Cranberry wine will complement the ham in your family dinner at Easter, and it will add something special to light, spicy spring dishes. Cranberry wine is best when served chilled. Cranberry wine is available at the winery and at many of our more than 350 retail outlets in Iowa.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
And we are back here on Steve Shetler Media. Just another... Are you ashamed to wear your glasses, Neil?
No, I didn't realize we were that close to coming back on.
Yeah, here we are.
I was ready to try something real quick, but now I can't.
That sounds dangerous.
That was very close on your part. Okay.
No, what we didn't do yet is the impossible question.
Today's
question. Today's impossible question. Nearly 400 of these have been left behind on a plane in the past year.
Whoa. What?
Nearly 400 of these have been left behind on a plane in the last year. What are we talking about? Think about that. Good morning, Bubby, Dan, Patrick, Amber, Dixie, Anthony, Amber, Sherry, Nancy, Jackie K, Pat. Good morning to you. Hope we're all off to a good start on this Wednesday.
Hump day.
Nearly 400 of these have been left behind on a plane, or I should say on planes, not just one plane in particular.
I'm going to... phones. That sound... Yeah, there you go. Phones.
I find this hard to believe.
Oh,
the answer is wedding rings.
Whoa. Huh?
In
the last year?
In the last year, they say 400 wedding rings have been left behind on planes. How does that happen?
Yeah, women, maybe you should hold on to your rings better.
I've gained weight in my wedding. I can't even get my wedding ring off.
True, guys can have a wedding ring lost too. It probably is more guys. Well, look at that stewardess. Hey. Oops, where'd that go?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I need some bolt cutters or something.
Really?
My finger got fat. Like me.
Butter it up.
Like me. How about Safe Grafke last night on Tuesday Night Tune-Up?
What?
Calling me out as being fat behind the camera.
I think he just used you as a shield because he didn't want people to notice. Because, okay, if you didn't watch, at the end, he pulled me up there with him.
Uh-huh.
And so between his guest and myself, and I'm no little guy, don't get me wrong, but I'm guessing he was like, man, these fools are making me look bad. So since Steve wasn't on camera, he could say whatever he wanted about you. I thought it was disrespectful and disgusting. But I sort of laughed at it also.
You're the new host of Tuesday Night Tune-Up.
Right? By the way. Okay. Hey, I know shocks.
Shocks and struts. I mean, you could have a conversation about shocks and struts for...
Oh, yeah. And the tires, I haven't had too much of a problem with them.
For days.
Yeah.
We talk about shocks and struts.
Shush.
Sure. Let's take a look at our community calendar.
Okie dokie.
Again, we're just moving right
Yeah,
along.
we need to
We are at
slow
a
down.
record pace.
You in a hurry today to get out of here?
Enchanted Events is sponsoring our community calendar.
Why, Steve, tell me about that.
Weddings, reunions, graduations, and so much more.
Now you got to go the opposite way, too.
City up to 500 guests. Enchanted Events, a fantastic place to hold whatever event you have coming up. Get a hold of them. Book it. Book it now.
How about rituals?
Book it. No rituals.
Okay.
We don't do those weird things. Enchanted Events hosting Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys coming up this Saturday. We are just T-minus
out of here.
A few days.
A few days. It's like 3.
Are you confirmed for
I am
for
confirmed,
that?
yes.
All right.
I am confirmed. My +1 is going to have to be working.
No.
So,
Party!
I'm just saying, you got room for another.
You're not
No,
on
I
camera.
don't. I mean, well,
So
depends
you
on
think
how
like Sandy.
Depends
Sandy
on if you
Smith
can
are-
just keep your mouth shut, then you might be able to go with. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Get over it.
Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys this Saturday. Doors open up at 7. Have a little drinky starting at 7 if you want.
Have a little drinky.
And then Tyler and the boys going to be performing at 8. So make sure you get there this Saturday. What else is going on our community calendar? Let's see here. I've been pushing that already. We got Kyoto Fun Days coming up.
Oh, yeah. Right.
That's June 13th and 14th. What's that?
No, I was just mumbling.
Kyoto Fun Days, and that guy with the little spinny hat thing.
Oh, you know, I ran into him last weekend. I was over in Kyoto.
What's his name?
Frank? No,
Frank?
It was Don.
Don
Dallywhacker.
Don Dallywhacker?
Dally. Don Dallywhacker. What? Come on.
Dallywhacker.
Yeah. Dallywhacker all the day.
Got a wiffle ball tournament coming up this July 5th.
That we can't play in.
If you're a kid, sign up for that.
Dude, we should start our own adult wiffle ball game for the 4th, just in protest.
Yeah.
And then, like, when little kids come up, be like, wow, could we play? Get away from us, kids. You got
You're
your
too
own.
little.
Yeah.
You're
young.
Get off my lawn. Hey, and if that's not enough for you, this Saturday, we had Andy and Marina in earlier this week talking about the 3rd annual Trojan Trot. The Trojans will be trotting.
Oh, yeah.
This Saturday. It's a 5K. It's a 1 mile. It's a kids 1 lap run walk. Saturday starting at 10 a.m. at Tri-County Schools in Thornburg. So get signed up for that. Should be a good time if you want a little activity in your life. That is your community calendar here on Steve Shetler Media, sponsored by Enchanted Events. Coming up on Friday, we have Chris Anderson. He's going to be at Barnwired, along with, what's it called?
Along with
Rural
Road Trip. I was like, I don't know who's coming with him.
What's it called?
Gotcha.
Chris Anderson will be there. We had him on, as you can see, he was on about a year ago. We're all smiley there. He's going to be playing us some tunes Friday from 11:30 to noon. We'll do a live interview. Be there in person. Get there early. Get your table.
Yeah.
You're going to have to fight off some shoppers to get in there. It'll be a busy place, and we're going to have a good time with Chris Anderson. Be there in person. Watch it live on Facebook or YouTube, and or listen to it in podcast form after the fact. Chris Anderson.
And we're not just joking about that. Get there early.
Oh, yeah. We're dead
because,
serious.
between the Rural Road Trip and our loyal weekly fans that always come anyway, it really
we
does.
could have a brawl breakout.
Yeah, it really does prove to be a really packed house sometimes. And plus, on top of that, everybody's moving nonstop because the women be shopping. And it's like chaotic. And Jim's coming through there stomping with the food. And I mean, it's just madhouse. The girls are just running like crazy trying to get the food delivered. And sometimes I just want to put my foot out and trip everybody.
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
Make a good show.
It would be. A Saturday morning, I don't know. Hopefully it's not quite as chaotic on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
The sports section at Barnwired. Again, you can be there in person, watch it on Facebook, YouTube, or listen to it in podcast form. Mindy Jensen, some of the Sigourney Special Olympic folks going to be in attendance. Make sure you watch that. We're in talks with another team or two to be there, so tune in Saturday for the sports section. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff going on.
Sounds interesting.
This weekend. We were talking about Chris Anderson.
Yes.
Let me see here. I'm trying to see what I can do. There we go. All right. Now I can find it. All right. So we got a video from Chris Anderson.
Sweet.
We're going to do a little preview.
Teaser.
Let me adjust this before I bring him up on
that's
screen.
all right.
We're
You
gonna
do
move
you,
him.
buddy. Oh, hey. You can't see what he's doing, but he's making it look professional.
Magic. So let's get a song from Chris Anderson. Get you ready for this Friday. Here's Chris and his song Loneliest Dream.
Same time I wake up and the same four walls take up about the same amount of space, but it feels worse. Nobody came and there's no one to listen. Guess I'll find myself saved at church. At the same time the sun sets and the same long night resets. Every hour drags but somehow feels fast. Nothing ignites me. I'm stuck in the quiet, just tracing a love that won't last. It's the loneliest dream. Take me back so I can fall asleep. You got my head in the clouds. It's so hard for me now. Don't you get it? We're finished. It's diminished. Can't quit it. Still reaching for what isn't real. Still chasing love that I can't feel. You pull away, I still remain. Every single night feels the same. Don't you get it? We're finished. It's diminished. Can't quit it. And same time the rain falls and the same old ghosts make calls, but there's still memories dressed in disguise. I light the match and it won't start the fire. Guess I lost every spark in your eyes. The same time I give in and the same regret sinks in like a long on repeat that's too loud. I swore I'd move on, but I'm still in a moment, just stuck in the place you're not found. It's the loneliest dream. Take me back so I can fall asleep. You got my head in the clouds. It's so hard for me now. Don't you get it? We're finished. It's diminished. Can't quit it. Still reaching for what isn't real. Still chasing love that I can't feel. You pull away, I still remain. Every single night feels the same. Don't you get it? We're finished. We're diminished. Can't quit it. And loneliest dream. Take 'em back so I can fall asleep. You got my head in the clouds. It's so hard for me now. Don't you get it? We're finished. It's diminished. Can't win it. Still reaching for what isn't real. Still chasing love that I can't feel. You pull away, I still remain. Every single night feels the same. Don't you get it? We're finished. It's diminished. Can't win it. And
That is this week's guest on our Iowa Music Showcase. Kind of gave us a knowing look there at the end. That is Chris Anderson, his song Loneliest Dream, here on Just Another Morning Show. Again, Chris will be our guest Friday at Barnwired for the Iowa Music Showcase. Looking forward to that.
Yeah,
I like
definitely.
Chris. Chris is a pretty cool guy. We had him on last year around this time. So,
And he's one of the artists that come that makes you look not as tall.
yeah.
There's a very few of them that do show up
Let's see.
and make you look. I mean, Steve's a tall guy, all right?
I'm about 6'2" back in high school, so I'm probably gone down a little bit.
You ain't that old yet that you're losing height.
So where I'm looking at our picture of us together, so he's got to be probably 6'3". Turn your phone off.
Where did that come from? First noise that's made all morning.
Chris Anderson, probably about 6'3" there. I'm getting. So yeah, big guy. He's tatted up. He's in shape.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy to talk to.
How about that?
He was whistling in the midst of that song. That takes some talent. So yeah, we're looking forward to Chris. Let's get Weird. Should we jump into the weird?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That is weird.
Do you have a... Yeah.
Do I have a what?
Nothing. Just go.
Do I have a...
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Do I have a what?
So just... Do you? I know you do. So just go. Let's do the weird first. All right.
Do I have something to give away?
Yes.
Is that what you were going to ask?
Yeah.
Did you want to do a giveaway first?
I don't care what we do in what order.
We can do a giveaway.
I mean, we could set something up here to where...
We can get it done.
I just
before
noticed
8
there's
o'clock.
a few people in the comments that aren't there every day, and it's like, hey, maybe we'll give some new people an opportunity.
All right.
I'm just saying.
What do we want to do? Do we
want
want to do
do
more
you have anything
headlines?
planned?
I've got slogans. I've got headline truth or trash. I've always got the answers are easy.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do? Of those three, headline truth or trash.
I like the answers are easy the best.
Answers are
because
easy.
sometimes you can confuse people with them as well. At least me.
All right. Give me a second.
Hey,
here.
no
You
problem.
Caught me off guard.
Well, that's
here.
fine. No, you could get ready, like during the next break. I don't care. I'm just saying.
Did that one. We did that. All right. So let's go. All right. Let's go to the phone lines.
All right.
What's the number, Neil?
It's 641-622-6262.
What is
So if you don't have that already programmed, because a loyal listener like yourself and viewer, you should have it in your phone. Just another morning show, 641-622-6262.
Yeah.
So if you haven't done it.
I think it's 641-622-6262. Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
So call.
Yeah.
Call
that number. Call the number. And play the answers are easy. I'm going to give you 3 really easy questions. You're going to get the answers correct. Or you might miss, I don't know, you might miss one. But we're still going to hook somebody up today. What is the prize today, Neil? It's Wednesday, so that means Bee's Sweet Treats.
Sweet. As in
Bee's
sweet.
Sweet Treats. Just kind of down that way from us.
Well, I'm pointing the wrong way. So, yeah. Right? Yeah.
It's on the southeast corner of the square, right across from County Bank.
Got to walk down the stairs.
In fact, let's bring up their information. Let's see if I can find that quick. Have you found your way there yet, Neil, with your fingers? Let your fingers do the walking.
Well, there's an old one for you. What was that? That was some telephone.
AT&T or something? Your fingers do the... I don't know. It's some phone thing. Yeah, Bee Sweet Treats. Where are they at? 123 East Marion in Sigourney for kitchen supplies, gourmet mixes, ice cream, custom baking, loaded teas, and so much more. Bee's Sweet Treats. Let's go to the phone line this morning. Somebody's calling in. Who we got on the phone this morning?
This is Dan Adams.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, see, this is what I wanted.
Wow, Dan Adams is calling. Dan, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. Glad to have you on. Glad you finally decided to call us.
Sure, what the heck.
All right, so you haven't won here on the show, I don't believe. So
I have not.
Yeah, we got a Bee's Sweet Treats gift card up for grabs. It's $10 gift card up for grabs. So we're playing The Answers Are Easy. Let's go with this first question, Dan. What? Well, now I'm questioning myself if I've asked some of these before. What animal has a trunk? Have we asked that one? What animal has a trunk?
How about an elephant?
Oh, correct. Good job. The answers are easy. Stop me if I've asked this one before. Which is larger, a mountain or a molehill?
I might have heard that one before, but I'm not sure if I remember the answer. Which is larger? I'll go mountain.
Correct. Yeah, it's just a little bit bigger than the molehill. And then your final question. Oh, this is a little bit harder than the usual one, but it's still easy. Does the sun rise in the east or the south?
Oh.
Kind of turn the angle, not east and west, but east or south. I'll go east.
Correct. Yeah. Let's see here. The audience is going to give you some applause if I can find it here. There we go. The studio audience is applauding. Dan Adams calling in and winning a $10 gift card to Bee's Sweet Treats. Dan, have you ever been to Bee's Sweet Treats before?
I have not. It sounds like it's worth it to make the trip.
Yeah, it's going to be worth it. Of course, beautiful downtown Sigourney. You can get in here. Your gift card will be waiting for you at Bee's Sweet Treats. So just stop in. They're at 123 East Marion in Sigourney, again on the southeast corner of the square. So, Dan, thanks for calling in.
That's awesome.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, that is Dan Adams, our winner. Let me write his name down. Dan, boy, he didn't hesitate today either.
Yes, see? Perfect
Good job,
timing.
Dan.
Perfect.
Dan gets the Bees.
I'm sure glad they threw in that South.
Yeah,
on the
Easter,
because
was
honestly,
the West gonna get you?
every time that question arises, does the sun rise in the east or the west? I have to, in my head, real quick, think like Washington. Then I'm east. I know, but I do. It's like real quick.
Washington D.C. Is that what
that could work too?
Okay. Or like the town Washington.
Either one, yeah.
Okay.
East,
because the state of Washington is west.
Oh, not that one. No, I was thinking the town.
Or George Washington.
He's dead.
Okay, yeah.
And I don't know which direction he is. If he was a believer or not. So I don't know.
Up or down.
Yeah. I mean, it's a crapshoot.
You know what we haven't done? We'll come back to the weird news here in just a second. We haven't had any commercials here lately. We better hear from some of our sponsors, like our friends at Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Osky Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Osky Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Osky Dental. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more, plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Hey, we thank all of our sponsors here on just another morning show. Brothers Market in Sigourney, our headliner, and Osky Dental sponsoring our studios. Hey, congratulations once again to Dan Adams calling in and winning on The Answers Are Easy for the Bees Sweet Treats gift card.
I wonder how many other people were trying to get in.
I bet the phone lines were just...
And Dan was like, not today. No, he was like, you watch. He's like...
Watch and learn, children.
Yeah, he's probably got us on speed dial.
Probably.
After today.
Let's go to the weird.
That is weird.
In some weird today. Oh, you'll appreciate this one. An unusual startup has announced the world's first sperm race. This is a thing. This is an actual thing. A race involving...
No, it's not.
It is a race involving actual sperm.
Wait.
It's going to be held here in a couple of days in Los Angeles.
What?
Sperm racing. Can I say that word enough?
Keep going. I'll let you finish, and then I'll add my 2 cents.
It's against sperm racing.
Sperm. Okay.
A startup founded by a team of young millionaires. Announcing representatives from 2 competing schools, the University of Southern California and the University of California, Los Angeles, will provide the microscope.
See, I didn't even have to add to this. I knew this was going to go. Keep reading, please. I'm interested.
They're going to provide the microscopic swimmers for the inaugural sperm race, Neil. The race will take place under a microscopic camera that will track the progress of the little fellas as they attempt to cross the finish line. Why do they keep saying the startup? Just good Lord. Sperm Racing said there will be 3 races held to determine the overall winner, and play-by-play commentary will be provided during each heat. So,
oh boy, Sperm
is there a
20,
diving board?
Sperm 27 in the lead right now, but boy, let me tell you, 103 is closing in fast. Oh, well, look at that little guy. Oh, he's out. He's done. He's down for the count.
It's going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way.
What's the prize? A baby or?
They say, quote, it's about turning health into a competition. It's about making male fertility something people actually want to talk about, track, and improve. Health is a race. And they say everyone deserves a shot at the starting line.
Okay.
That's a real thing.
So it's under a microscope so it can be seen.
Yeah.
How do they start it?
Don't go there.
I don't understand.
Where do we get the little swimmers?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm not going there either.
Who in their right mind thinks this is an okay idea?
Nancy's in the comments. She's
I thought you were going to say Nancy thinks it's a good idea. I'm like, Nancy, calm yourself here. Come on. Wow.
Anything else on that story before we move on?
Sperm races.
Sperm racing. Anyway.
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's go to a lion killing a girl. How about that? That'll get us out of that weird mood. A 14-year-old girl has died in a rare lion attack on the outskirts of the Kenyan capital of Nairobi.
Oh.
A lioness attacked the girl at a residential compound on a ranch near Nairobi National Park, which is about 6 miles from the city center. An official with the Kenya Wildlife Service said the lion had jumped over a makeshift fence before entering a home and attacking the girl in front of another teenager who alerted authorities. Rangers followed tracks to the nearby, the Mbagathi River, where they discovered the girl's remains.
Oh, no.
The lion has not been found, though search teams and traps have been deployed. So... In a separate, here's something else. Same story. In a separate attack, a 54-year-old man was killed by an elephant.
What?
In Kenya. The man sustained serious chest injuries, fractured ribs, and then he died after all that.
Then he died.
Yeah. So wildlife in Africa have had enough.
This is horrible. So we go from in 2 stories, we go from starting life to ending it
in a vicious way.
In a vicious way, and in a ridiculous way to start it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go to Nairobi
National
Park.
Yeah. No, especially, I wonder if it's one of those like a safari thing where you get to drive through and then you get attacked and killed.
Those freak me out.
I
mean, really, those open-sided carts they run you around in, it would be so cool. To see them off in a distance, the tigers and the bears and and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But man, something starts coming up to that little car thing. I'm going to be, dude, hit it. Let's go. Get out of here. I mean, I ain't wasting no time getting mauled by a...
Ain't wasting no time.
Man, I'm out.
Lions and tigers and bears, and hippos. And
I'll be running fast.
You be.
Sperm ain't got nothing on me.
I thought we had some thunder, but I think it's just a motorcycle or something.
I don't know what it was.
How about this one in the weird? This isn't really so much weird as just common sense. Teenagers who go to bed earlier and sleep for longer than their peers tend to have sharper mental skills and score better on cognitive tests, according to researchers.
I wonder how...
We had to research that to figure that out.
What...
Again, give me that grant money.
Yeah.
I will do the research for you, and you can pay me. For common sense things.
Yes.
Like people, when hungry, should eat. There, I did the research.
We should do a study on that.
When people are tired, they should sleep.
Right. And then keep people up all night long and see if their cognitive
tired?
skills the next day are any better. So, duh.
It's a great test. I'm glad they did that one. I was wondering.
Wow.
I was wondering.
That's horrible.
FBI recently spent hundreds of thousands of dollars buying powerful hacking tools.
Ooh.
Like a saw.
Gotcha.
No, I'm kidding. Powerful hacking tools for computers, but now the agency claims that it can't find the documentation associated with those procurements.
What? So
they didn't keep the receipt, evidently. There isn't a whole lot of information available about what the tools are or what they do. Let's see here. The unit that bought them for $250,000 from an anti-child predator nonprofit. That's a mouthful. They described as one of the agency's network of investigative techniques and are said to have the ability to provide the true internet address of web users who may be using technologies that they shouldn't be.
Well,
so now they can't figure out.
Wouldn't the FBI be an organization that you would think of being large enough, having enough funding to make their own stuff and not have to buy it, outsource it from some other 18-year-old kid that's making this stuff because he's smarter than we are?
With a hoodie.
Yeah.
And some Cheetos on his...
Exactly.
Cheeto dust on his chin.
That's the FBI's fault. That's on you guys.
Yeah.
I'm not ever wearing my FBI shirt again. I'm not.
You've had it with the FBI.
I mean, I used to wear that proudly, but not anymore.
Gosh darn it. Golly, Ned.
Did you ever get one of them shirts?
An FBI shirt? By the way, I'm not picking my nose.
I don't care. From here, I can't see.
My nose. No.
No.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I had one that said FBI, and on the back said female body inspector. I wore that proud. I'm not anymore.
Hey, let's go over to the weather lab. Meteorologist Neil Crott in the lab of weather.
The lab of weather. And let me tell you, the lab is bustling this morning, everybody. That cold front coming up from the south, that's going to push in a lot of showers and thunderstorms, possibly all day long. I mean, there's 30% chance of it throughout the day. I mean, that means before noon, afternoon, maybe even after 1 p.m. It's anybody's guess. A high near 75, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight, low around 53. One good thing about it, the winds today aren't as bad, 5 to 10 mile an hour. So that's, if there's a plus side, less winds. We like that. Showers likely tomorrow. More thunderstorms possible. Sunny skies, 77. And showers and thunderstorms tomorrow night, 57 for a low. Hey, Friday, 50% chance of showers. I swear I'm not making this up. It's just a rainy forecast. And hey, welcome to spring. That's your forecast.
Good thing is, if you look further into the weekend, Saturday will be mostly sunny and 66.
Hey, I like that.
So Saturday's going to be good. Sunday, another slight chance of some showers and 72.
Good.
Into next week, looks like Monday and Tuesday both with a 50-50 chance of some rain.
Well, let's face it. We need the moisture.
Need some rain.
Might as well get it now.
Rain is a good thing.
Yeah, get it now and get it out of the way.
As the poet and prophet Luke Bryan once said, rain is a good thing. Shall we go ahead and do some birthdays? We haven't done birthdays yet. Let's hit the birthday song. Day to you. I don't know what a rubber chicken has to do with the birthdays, but
I just think you like squeezing it.
I do.
What's going on over there? Birthdays. Oh, bro. Oh, man, now that's good. Nikki Leathers and Hometown Real Estate brings us our birthdays always and forever. Nikki, the broker, owner, realtor. Give her a call, 641-295-4142, or get a hold of her.
4142.
No, that is only Toothy. You can also get a hold of her, NikkiLeathers@gmail.com. Happy birthday locally, or more local, non-celebrity. Let's do that. Non-celebrity.
They're Iowa. Everybody's in Iowa at least.
Right. Bobby Hart, celebrating a birthday. Kenny Crooks and Brian Fenton and Dallas
Jacobus.
Jacobus? Okay.
You know who Dallas is?
Uh-uh.
Former Iowa Hawkeye football player.
Oh, yes, that's right.
And then he...
tight end. Right?
I think he's a lineman.
Sure.
He's a big guy.
Okay.
But Dallas also is a country singer.
Oh.
He kind of splits time between here in Nashville, actually. So he wrote and sang a song called, I don't know, Why We Wave, for like the kids at the Hawkeye football games.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, he's a big dude. I have never met him in person. I've always wanted to have him on.
Yeah.
I wanted to have him on the radio with me, but now if he's ever back and can be on the show, we'd
that'd
love
be
to
awesome.
have him. So.
Think you could take him?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Well, that's your hometown. I'm just curious. That's your hometown birthday.
I'll let you try that. It'd be like fighting a grizzly bear. He's a big dude.
Oh, well, I look like a grizzly bear. So
maybe he would think that you were like his
offspring
son.
or something. Oh, no.
Or his weird uncle.
Oh, boy. Celebrity birthdays. Lee Majors. That dude is 86.
He's the $6 million man.
Is that what it was?
Something.
It was a little before my time. I really didn't watch much of that show. Michael Moore, writer and director, 71. Valerie Bertinelli, 65.
Wasn't she Mrs. Van Halen?
Yeah. Is that the right?
Or no, that's somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of somebody else.
I can't remember who Valerie Bertinelli is. She's 65 anyway. George Lopez, actor and comedian, is 64.
Yeah, that's Mrs. Yeah.
It is.
That's
okay.
Eddie's wife.
All right. Well, cool. John Cena, new champion.
Dun, 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 dun. You can't see him.
Right. I mean, you can wish him happy birthday, but he's not going to really get it because you can't see him.
And he's a bad guy now, so he probably doesn't even care that you're wishing him a happy birthday.
Does he still do the you can't see me if he's bad? Maybe now he goes everywhere, you can see this.
Yeah.
I don't know. TV host John Oliver is 48 and actor Cal Penn is 48. So happy birthday to all of them and anybody else out there that we may not have had.
Indeed.
Happy birthday.
And thanks to Hometown Real Estate for sponsoring.
Yeah.
Can I get an amen?
Can I get an amen?
Let's go to church this morning. Hey, let's go to the library this morning.
We're not going to the library. We're bringing the library here.
Oh, yeah. We've got Miss Amanda.
Hello.
Well, good morning.
Good
coming
morning.
all the way from the Sigourney Public Library to hang out with us like she does every week at this time to tell us what's up at the library.
What's going on? What's new?
Well, I'll tell you. There's this race going on. Is it in New York sometime this weekend? I'm not a fan of it, but you need to read into that. Some millionaires are putting on that race you were talking about earlier.
What are you talking about?
The race you were just talking about.
Oh, the sperm race.
Thank
no,
you.
it's out in California.
Okay.
Were you watching it all?
I was
all I
not.
was the
No.
reaction
Lucky
to that.
you.
Totally missed that.
That one. Yeah, sperm
Okay.
racing. That's
Sperm
a
racing
thing.
is a thing now.
All right.
You'll be reading about it.
Oh, and
Sorry.
I'm sure it'll
I'm
be
sorry
published
we're
in all
talking
the
about
major
that.
articles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports Illustrated will have a whole...
They better not.
Oh my gosh.
They better not. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
Neil, you seem like you just want to take over this interview.
No,
I'm going to
That's
let you.
okay.
I was just
Hi.
sort of sitting here like,
Hi,
what's
how
up?
are things?
Oh, they're good. They're good. How was your Easter?
My Easter was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, too bad it rained.
That's okay.
Yeah, that bummed me out.
We just did everything inside. It was
Yeah.
all right.
Like, what'd you do inside?
We did Easter egg hunts.
Sweet.
We actually did an adult Easter egg hunt, which I highly recommend. It was a lot of fun.
Wow.
What were the prizes?
Yeah, I think we need more.
So the way we did it is each adult had a $10 limit. We each got the same big Easter egg, and you could put whatever you wanted in it.
Oh, cool.
So we numbered them all. Then you drew a number, and you had to find that specific egg. Yeah, it was fun.
And it was in the house.
It was
your house.
in the
Okay.
house, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we let the kids hide them, which was hilarious. Some of them were just like, oh, it's on the
Sitting right
chair. But some of them took a while to find. It's like, oh my gosh, how'd you even get in that?
Well, kids can hide stuff.
Yeah,
They're good.
yeah, it was fun.
So was that just you and your immediate family, or
Yeah.
was that did you and your expanded family
No,
get
just
together
me
at all?
and my sisters and some of my nieces.
Okay, so all right,
Yeah, and nephews.
we're gonna bring up Neil and I off air before we even went on today. We were talking about you because I always kind of freshen
about
him.
you.
I freshen him up. I tell him who's coming in for the day. You kind of get prepared. So, growing up here in Sigourney, we're trying to go over who all your family was.
Your siblings.
I have a lot.
All right. So how many? You can name them if you want.
Yeah.
How many sisters or how many siblings do you have?
I have 3 older sisters.
Okay.
So I'm the baby. Yep. So you probably know all of them, Neil. You went to school with them.
I have no idea.
Sherry.
Oh yeah, I think I heard
and
of her.
Donita is a teacher out at the school, and then Chrissy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. We're trying to figure out.
I wasn't sure if there was one younger than
Nope,
you. I
nope,
couldn't
I'm
remember. So
the baby. They perfected it, so they stopped.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Well, that's our show with Miss
Thank
Amanda.
you. Stop it in. What's new at the library?
Yeah, what's happening?
We got a lot of fun things coming up. So I know we talk a lot about our freezer meals. So this spring we are doing a freezer meal giveaway. I haven't decided quite what I want to do as the activity they have to do to sign up yet, but we will be giving away. April's meals. So we have 2 halves to give away for that. But yes, May is our favorites.
We'll bring the graphic up on the
Yeah. There is, I know. We have had all of those at least 3 or 4 times throughout the years, and they're so good. But May fills up fast since it is a favorite, so do not wait if you want to sign up. But other things, we talk about freezer meals a lot. Yep. A lot of food at the library. We just got a grant from the Keokuk County Endowment. Yeah. Thank you to all of them. We're going to be getting some new seating in the library. I know we have a lot of problems with our computer chairs for some reason. Okay. So we're going to be getting a bunch of new computer chairs. And my friends at the library had a meeting last night. They're going to be sponsoring several $1,000s worth of projects at the library. So Make sure you keep your eyes open for things going on. There shouldn't be any construction or anything, but look for some new stuff around the library. Huh. I'm pretty excited about that. And they have offered to sponsor our magician for our 4th of July stuff. Nice. So thank you. A huge thank you to the Friends of the Library. They're really big supporters.
Going back to the Keokuk County Endowment Fund, that's the correct term. Right.
Foundation.
So I think so many of our guests, and we're only on Wednesday. Right. I think we've had somebody every day this week that has benefited from those those grants and those funds.
They give out thousands of dollars every year, and they try to give everybody something. I don't think anybody's ever been completely denied a grant. Okay. Like they do some really wonderful things.
Yeah, I'm looking at my list. We had the Watch Your Opera House in on Monday. Mm-hmm. They got some funds there. Well, of course, Gary was in yesterday from KCED talking about that. And then you today. So yeah, they do a lot of good.
Yeah, they do a lot of things around the community. They're fantastic.
Okay. I had a question real quick. You said Friends of the Library. Is that okay? Explain that to me.
Okay, so we have a group that is not really a part of the library, but they are a group of people who are huge supporters of the library. So they have started the 501c3, the nonprofit, years and years ago, and they do fundraisers throughout the year to raise funds that immediately help the library. So basically, if there's a project or something that I'm wanting done, I can go to them and say, hey, this is my idea, and they can decide to fund it, or if they have other ideas. Like they've done a lot around the library. They fund a lot of our summer stuff. So huge thank you to them because, like I said, our summer is huge. That's and it cool. Wouldn't be without them.
Yeah. Yeah. How does somebody become a friend of the library?
Come in, say, hey, I want to be your friend. There is a fee associated with it. So you can do $5 annually or you can just do $100 for a lifetime membership.
Oh.
Yep. And there's no obligations. A lot of our Friends members help out at the fundraisers they do, for instance, like our book sale. So they have to have people that run the cash register. And
there's so many quotations around here.
It's not really a cash register. It's all cash. I don't think they do debit cards or anything. But somebody to run the event. They have the tour of homes was huge last year. Okay. They have to have people that run that. So not a huge obligation if you want to be a friend, but all the support goes right back to the library, and it's very much appreciated.
It is. Yeah, I was just curious about that when you brought it up.
Do you want to be a friend?
I've got a lot of friends, Amanda. I'll think about it. I feel like I was just put on the spot there. Like, I can't say no because Steve.
Does Steve want to be a friend?
Yeah.
Don't turn this on me, pal.
We should be friends of the library.
Yeah. We're also starting to accept donations for our summer program. So if a business or a person would like to donate to all the things we have going on, just let me know. There's many ways to contact me. Stop me in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah. People do that all the time. I'm okay with it.
Anything else going on?
Oh, we have all of our normal programs going on. Our freezer meals, cook the book chat. We are done with our K through or pre-K through 6th grade stuff until June. But then we have something every single day in June.
Yeah.
So we need the month of May to prep for everything.
Yep. Yeah. Your busy time. I'm sure you're busy all year long, but I'm sure summer is just pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's flipping my house. My husband's a teacher, so he's off in the summer, but summer is my busy time, so it's a little different.
Awesome. All right. Well, if that's all you got, let's run some stuff by you today. Let's get your opinions on a few things. We've got our this or that for today. Walks or runs?
Oh my gosh. If you see me running, that means something's chasing me.
That's a great way to answer
I'm not
that.
a runner. I kind of screwed up my knees in the military, so I don't run a lot.
Yeah.
But we go on walks all the time. I love going on walks.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Question of the day. What's the best kind of music?
Oh, the kind that makes you feel it in your soul.
Whoa. That was an answer. Man.
Well, it depends on my mood. Like, sometimes I want a sappy love song. Sometimes I want, Disturbed, Yeah, it just depends.
So if we had to nail it down, like I was putting it to Neil earlier, like if you had to listen to one type of music for the rest of your life, what would you go with?
Are we looking for a genre?
Yeah, let's go genre.
Genre, she said that so.
A genre? Oui.
I would have to say like country. Like I love me like some Carrie Underwood, some old school Reba, some George Strait.
That's a night that the lights went out in Georgia.
I did not know what was happening at first. I don't know.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one that was like, what happened?
No, it was like it startled me. Like, what is happening? Are you okay? I thought
Old school Reba.
Yes, I love her.
We were talking also earlier. Have you seen the clip of Carrie Underwood from American Idol singing "How Great Thou Art"?
Oh yeah, yep.
That was amazing.
Tears immediately.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
And then final thing for today is our tournament: Snickers or Reese's.
I haven't struggled with this at all when you've been doing it, but this one really got me. I love Snickers and Reese's,
Right.
but I chose Reese's. I went Reese's.
All right.
Okay.
There's just something about it.
Neil,
You have an argument for Snickers?
So I call it Reese's. But you're one of the majority that calls it Reese's.
Reese's.
Now, which is the correct way, Steve?
I have never heard somebody refer to it as Reese's until just now.
Oh yes, and that's
new.
I even
Reese's?
get at home. I get the
Reese's.
Reese's Pieces. I'm like Reese's.
Ooh, those
that's
are
too
good
much.
too.
It's too much Reese's.
I've always said Reese's.
Yeah, I just thought it
I
was
don't know.
comical
Reese's.
in a way. Reese's.
I've never noticed that. I don't know. Should we Google it? Google, how do you properly say this?
Maybe.
I've had to do that a few times.
Probably gonna have to now.
Say pronounce Reese's.
Reese's. Well, it does have an apostrophe S, right?
How do you spell Reese's?
Could be Reese is. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
Pronounce Reese's.
Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces. What?
Says, yeah.
Oh, this is Reese's Pieces. Reese's.
Huh.
Yeah, I was trying to play it.
All right, there. I don't know if you guys could hear that through the computer, but my computer says Reese's. Reese's.
Reese's.
Okay.
Oh.
Reese's.
Well, they don't know what they're talking about either.
Anyway.
Sorry for putting you on the spot.
That's okay.
So you're going with Reese's Reese's.
I am, yeah.
All right. Voting, last check, was a little bit in favor of Snickers.
Man.
So we'll see.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Well, all of your brackets have been tough when it gets down to the end. It's like, ooh.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see who comes out on top.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Miss Amanda from the Sigourney Public Library joining us as always on Wednesdays. So thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
Appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.
Let's take a little bit of a commercial break. Not quite sure where we left off on our commercials, so we'll just start here. Let's hear from some of our sponsors like Lifetime Dental. Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. Orthodontics. And restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house. From lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Hey, we do thank all of our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media, like Falvey Lumber, like Brothers Market, our headline sponsor, like Osky Dental sponsoring our studios. Thanks to Miss Amanda for stopping in from the Sigourney Public Library. Hey, congratulations to Dan Adams earlier calling in and winning our B Sweet Treats gift card. So now we got some random stuff to go through here, Neil.
Perfect. I love the randomness.
You're ready for that?
I am.
Let's see here. According to the London Telegraph, they did a report. We're doing some more researching here. British researchers working for a parking firm did a little covert parking lot research with video surveillance as to who does it better, women or men, as far as parking cars.
Oh.
They say, in general, women were more adept at maneuvering into a space than were men.
Really?
Now, of course, you know, the theory is that women are bad drivers. You know, I'm sure you've heard that before.
Oh, yeah. But they do a better job parking?
Well, at least maneuvering. Into the... So I'm not sure what that means. It says women were more accurate in lining up their vehicle before starting each maneuver.
Huh.
It says 52% of women align their car in the middle of the parking space, compared with just 25% of men. They say about 40% of women were able to cleanly back into a parking space, compared to just 28% of men. And then they also say men tended to be less patient than women, which caused them to miss open spaces. So, I mean...
I agree with that last statement.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If you are going to like Walmart or the mall, are you very particular about where you park?
Well, when I first pull in, yes, I'm trying to find one closer.
Yeah.
But then if I make one pass through and there's nothing real close, I'm just pretty much taking what I can find. I don't care.
I don't mind parking a ways away instead of taking forever to hunt for because it's like, think about it. And the amount of time that you have wasted waiting for a spot up close? You could have parked a little further away and walked in.
Oh, yeah.
And been halfway through your
Definitely.
shopping by now.
I agree. I agree.
That's always my thinking.
I don't know. I don't know. I would say more. I get accused of it. I was going to say often, but pretty much every time I go anywhere to park, like I'm never parked good enough in between the lines, or
your spacing
or like
isn't that great.
The one time at Walmart of all places, and I'm pulling into a spot, and nobody said anything until they all got out of the car. You're in a handicap spot.
Oh,
well, why didn't you say something? Because now I got to move. So.
Now, they do compliment men on a few things here. Men were more skilled at driving forward into a parking space.
What?
I mean, is there all that much skill in driving forward? Men were more confident overall. They say fewer men than women opted to reposition the car once it was parked.
Yeah.
Then they say men parked faster, taking 16 seconds on average compared to 21 seconds that women needed to do the parking. So,
but again, we're not parking well, so that's why we go faster. I mean, it's just it all adds up. I get it.
Let's move on here. A new topic here, a random topic, is yourtango.com doing a little thing here. They say, here are signs someone is seriously jealous of you, but they're trying to hide it. I'm not sure who would be jealous of me. Or, I don't know, do you think you have somebody that's jealous of you?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so here are signs someone is jealous of you. They try to subtly copy you. So maybe I don't know if they're talking fashion, the way you talk, the way you do things. Somebody might always be one-upping you if they're jealous of you. They talk about you behind your back. Yeah. They don't celebrate your achievements. How about that? All right, so here's what I'm thinking of with that. Like on social media.
Yeah.
Like if you're in a band or you're a business or whatever. People don't celebrate when you hit like maybe a certain milestone. Or maybe if you're a musician, you release a song and that certain someone doesn't hit the like button. Or, something like that. They're not celebrating your achievements.
Okay.
They distance themselves from you, but then it says they try to get closer to you. What? They're overly nice. They're judgmental of you and your actions. They exclude you from things you would normally be a part of. They disappear when you're at the top of your game. And then they romanticize your life. So these are, again, signs that someone is seriously jealous of you.
I got about 4 or 5 in my head right now I'm thinking about.
Of what? People?
People, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you're on my hit list now.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Not you, but they are.
All right. Shall we go to the files of law and disorder?
I think so.
Let's do it. A Toronto family seeking answers after an Uber driver reportedly drove off with their 5-year-old child still inside the vehicle.
Oh, no.
Whoops.
No.
The incident occurred when the family was dropped off at a downtown location, but the driver departed before the sleeping child could exit. Now, the couple had to unload 4 children, car seats, and personal belongings. What kind of vehicle was this?
It was
like a super Uber?
School bus.
Yeah. The driver left before they were finished. The mother was stunned, and her disbelief only grew when she says Uber representatives refused to help them or to help Toronto police try to contact the driver.
What?
Rude. The driver returned the child unharmed about 15 minutes later.
Oh, man.
That's a long time.
That poor mom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uber Canada stated that it is investigating the situation and has suspended the driver's account during the review. Toronto police confirmed they are aware of the incident but have not laid out any charges. The family calling for a stricter safety protocol to prevent similar occurrences in the future.
I don't see how there could be charges.
I mean, not like if he knew he had the kid.
But did he? You know, you got that many kids coming in.
Yeah.
Was he paying attention?
And he was
There's
sleeping.
one.
The
There's
kid was
two.
sleeping.
Right. Was there 2, 3? Was that third car seat or is that fourth? I can't remember. You know, it's not his job to count the kids.
Yeah.
But you might do a quick look over your shoulder, dude. Is there anybody in here? Oh.
Yeah. Let's go to Hawaii. Why do I say it that way?
I don't know, but I like it. I like
Hawaii.
it a lot.
Germans going to Hawaii. The U.S. has been seeing a sharp decline in the number of foreigners booking trips this year, and the experience of 2 German teenagers trying to visit Hawaii probably not going to help much. The 2 females ended up strip searched, detained, and deported. Why did I take a look at you? I shouldn't have done that. I knew when I said strip search that I shouldn't look, but yet I did. They were detained, deported, and strip searched. A reports the UK Times. Their names are Charlotte Pohl and Maria Lepere. They have told their tale to German media, explaining that they arrived at the Honolulu airport March 18th, planned to visit Hawaii's various islands over the course of 5 weeks. However, they evidently aroused suspicion. I wonder if they aroused suspicion before they were strip searched.
No, it was after the strip search. Yeah.
The suspicion was aroused. Because they didn't have reservations booked, they had planned to wing it.
Really?
As the Beat of Hawaii explains.
The Beat.
Border officials apparently feared they intended to stay in the country long term by working illegally. While the 2 had approval to travel to the U.S. from the electronic system, they learned the hard way that the ESTA documents don't guarantee entry into the U.S. So, sounds like they got hassled. They said that was perhaps very naive of them. They say, we felt so small. How would a German say that? We felt so... trying to do a German accent.
Yeah.
We felt so small and powerless. Powerless. Maybe that a speech impediment, too. Anyway, that's what happened there.
Huh.
Gosh, I think I got rid of
that
my
is,
good news story somewhere along the way.
That's too bad, really.
What, that I lost my good news story?
No, that is too bad. But
about the Germans?
Yeah.
The Germans being strip searched?
Strip search?
I got the strip search and aroused. They are arousing suspicion.
Huh. I'll tell you. Did you find your story?
I did. I found it.
Stories.
Let's see here. Should we do a moment of duh?
Okay.
You know, for not having much planned for today, we've certainly made up the time.
Well, we can. You know,
to get through things.
We're good.
Let's do some duh.
Duh. Duh. Duh. Duh.
In the duh today, a little bit of a follow-up on a previous story.
Sweet.
A mayor in Southern California facing calls for a recall after controversial comments he made more than once about his city's homeless population. This is the guy that was talking about give them all the fentanyl that they want.
Yeah.
Let's see here. There's a report that Lancaster's Rex Paris first landed on the radar for his remarks back in February at a city council meeting in which a speaker addressed the local homelessness crisis. Now, Paris, who was recently elected for the 6th time, replied to her saying, "I want to give them free fentanyl." Now, the speaker seemed confused, saying, "I can't understand what you're saying. You want to give them what?" And then he repeated, "I want to give them all the fentanyl they want. That's what I want." Now, the woman speaking whispered into the microphone, "That was not kind." We're getting too much information here. Let's see here.
That was not
anyway,
kind.
I don't need to read the entire dialogue here. Critics are outraged, saying, quote, "Anyone willing to give homeless people all the fentanyl they want or to suggest that President Trump should allow a purge of the homeless population has no business in public office." Let's see here. So, yeah, that Mayor, Lancaster, California. He's kind of dumb. He gets the duh.
Duh.
Hey, yeah.
Duh. Duh. Duh.
He gets the duh.
I don't think
we are
giving them fentanyl is a good idea.
What exact? I don't even. I'm not into drugs.
That's Steve's cover-up response every time. I'm not into drugs.
I'm not really into drugs.
You know, you ever notice how often
I
he's
watch
like,
Breaking Bad. I watch Breaking Bad. That's about all I know about
fentanyl
drugs.
is a pain reliever.
Okay.
I do know that because, you know, a year and however many months ago when I was in the hospital so many times with hernia, there was a few times that all the pain medicine they were giving me, I mean, it just was not touching it. And I do remember the one night, we're going to have to give you something. I'm like, what is that? It's a form of, or it's a light dose of fentanyl. I'm like, fentanyl? Doesn't that kill people? Like, you can't do that. But man, I'll tell you what, within like 36.8 seconds, wow, didn't feel a thing. So yeah, stay away from that stuff. It's bad. Bad.
All right. Let's do one more random topic.
Good.
Is she into you?
These are just nonstop here lately. Wow. Yeah, lay it on me, bud.
According to data online, here are the signs that she's into you.
Okay.
She tilts her head. Have we done some of these before?
I don't know.
Maybe. She tilts her head.
Oh, wait. Yeah, is this the one where she's like, I like you a lot? Is that one? Or?
When a woman sees and feels especially comfortable with a man, she will tilt her head.
Which direction? Does it make any...
A tilt in any direction. Right, left, or down. All are signs that she's interested in getting to know you better. So, watch for that.
I would be amazed to like go through this day, the rest of our day here, and I need to. Okay, I have to run to the grocery store. I do know that, and
Are you gonna see if there's any?
I'm gonna
tilts?
make a stop at one of the other mini Walmarts, and I'm gonna like take note of every woman I pass or say hi to. And if just one of them, like, good morning, you know, goes like that, I'm like, whoa, back off, baby.
How about this? So if you're like sitting down with a woman, she takes a sip when you take a sip.
That's weird. I mean, that's...
When a woman is drawn to a guy, she'll instinctively mirror his actions. While men do this too, women are more likely than men to first begin the copying. So you ever thought about that?
No, but now I'm going to think about that stuff.
Yeah, just watch. Take a sip and watch. See what...
I should have made that fake, but because I knew that was going to come. It happened with the pop.
This also says you might notice she will shift her body in the same direction as yours or take your lead for behavior changes like picking up a glass to drink or blinking her eyes repeatedly if you're doing so. So maybe check that out.
Okay, gotcha. So I'll first see if they do that to me, and if
Tilting
they do,
of the head.
then I'll go like this.
And take a drink, too.
And if they do it, I'm like, yeah. They'll be like, I need a soda. Somebody got a soda?
She twirls her hair.
Oh, I just thought girls did that all the time.
Since the beginning of time, a woman's hair has been celebrated. And it's true today. If your date begins twirling or playing with her hair while talking to you, it's a good sign she's into you. Huh. How about she gets a glow? While blushing often means embarrassment,
sure.
Don't assume that her rosy cheeks are an indication of discomfort, Neil. When a woman is aroused and attracted...
That's where I was going in my head. I knew
blood
that.
flows to her face as well, which causes her cheeks to get a little bit rosy.
That's right.
It says also that if your date is smitten...
Smitten. I love that word. Smitten.
Her lips and even eyelids will get fuller, too. So she's like combusting or something.
Oh, boy. Okay. I'm going to wait till the end here. Okay.
Her pupils dilate.
Wow.
So in between blinks...
Let me think here.
Try to get a look at the pupils. While your gaze is fixed on her, pay particular attention to her pupils.
What?
When a woman is attracted to a man, her pupils will dilate. Essentially, the body does this in order to allow itself to take in more of a good thing.
Oh.
Hi. Here's some signs that she's not into you.
Great. This I'll see for sure today. I know that.
She crosses her arms.
Oh.
She places her purse between the two of you. Showing a sign that she's wanting to create distance.
Oh.
She speaks fast.
Okay.
So, she offers you this is one of those good ones, a chin-up smile.
Oh, so like a fake smile. That's what it is.
And she's not into you if she strokes her neck, evidently.
What?
If a woman is gently stroking her neck, it may be a sign that she's interested. But they say she might be interested, but it also might be a sign that she's lying and not into you. So.
Touching the back of her neck.
Yeah.
I have got a lot to pay attention to today.
So much.
You don't throw that away. I might have to take a copy of that with me and be like,
you
wait,
can just have it.
So this is how to go down.
You can just look at the list.
Sitting there at dinner tonight. Stop. Hang on. Okay, we're good. Go on.
Oh,
I didn't know if you were touching your neck or you're touching your nose because your pupils got so big and you're like, I didn't know what to do.
Do you have something in your eye or are you blinking?
Get your hand out of your hair.
And then take a sip. See what she does.
Yeah, what if I take a sip and she takes a sip and spits it on me? What's that mean? Does it say?
That's not on there.
That's
not an option.
Dang
I'm
it.
sorry.
Wow. Boy, that was a lot of info to take in.
That's a lot.
Whew.
Yeah.
I cannot. Whew. If I see you out and about today, ladies, I'm going to be watching.
Let's take a break.
I would think the left lean would be more of a, where the right one is more like a, what you want?
Twisting of the hair.
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing, twirling the hair.
Yeah.
See, I'm so confused.
It's a confusing thing.
Women suck. They're hard to read.
They're the majority of our audience, Neil.
I know, but I love you all so much.
Be careful. Let's take one last break. We'll come back with a look at our forecast and some good news after this. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You gotta stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
We are back here on Steve Shetler Media. Reliving some things from our past.
If there was ever outtakes that you could air later, it would be so fun. Man.
Let's do some good news here on just another morning show. Again, our headline sponsor is Brothers Market, and we do thank Osky Dental for sponsoring our studios. Jay Dennis at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance. Medicare Made Easy sponsors our good news. This goes up on my Facebook page every weekday morning at 7:45. We thank Jay. A pair of brothers walking along the coast of a remote island in the Bahamas found a message in a bottle that had been written by a 14-year-old back in 1976 from Massachusetts.
Really?
Clint Buffington, an experienced beachcomber who has found more than 100 messages in bottles across North America and the Caribbean, said he and his brother Evan were exploring the coast of an island in the Bahamas a few weeks ago when they found this. Let's see here. Clint tells the TV station WCVB-TV that the old Pepsi bottle contained a note written by Peter R. Thompson, again, who was a 14-year-old at the time in West Newbury, Massachusetts, who was taking an oceanography class at the time. The note said that the bottle would be tossed into the ocean by the Coast Guard. Now, the brothers, the bottle-searching brothers, were able to get in touch with Thompson, who said he doesn't remember writing the message, but he has fond memories of that particular class. They say, quote, "It's amazing. It's almost 50 years later, so it's a surprise." Wow. Now, Buffington, the guy that found the bottle, said he and his brother are hoping to eventually return the note to Thompson in person. I don't know why you'd go to that much trouble.
Well, yeah, because if he doesn't remember doing it, does he
remember
care?
it, it's not that big a deal.
But it's the whole part of it is really cool.
Yeah.
I've always, I mean, I don't know. Did you ever throw, as a kid, I was never at the ocean, I guess. But, I mean, I remember even as a kid, though, throwing it, where was it? Maybe in a...
You're probably just throwing bottles at
in a
something.
creek or something. I don't remember.
at people's houses.
No, I wouldn't throw it at
cars.
houses. No, that is cool, though. Yeah, that's neat stuff right there.
Yeah.
And what they're experienced in the United States, you said? Combing beaches in the United States and the what?
In the Bahamas.
No, I thought you said
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Or Caribbean.
See, there we go.
How do you say it?
I was wanting to say Caribbean.
I always think
I don't
of that.
know.
I say it Caribbean. But
Caribbean?
Yeah, Caribbean Queen.
Yeah.
Billy Ocean back in the days.
Billy Ocean. Man, there's a whole
be
time
like
travel
85.
Wow.
Caribbean Queen. Anyway, we thank Jay Dennis, Bridalwood
That was a
Midwest
good story.
Insurance, for sponsoring our good news. Shall we do one last look at our forecast before we get out of here? Let's go over to the Weather Lab. What's happening, Neil?
Well, let me tell you what's happening. The forecast looks like this, and I'm going to break it down for you so you all can understand. Today, scattered showers and possible thunderstorms throughout the day. More likely this morning, and then later on this afternoon, a high near 75. That's a slight chance, though, 30%. 30% chance also tonight of more rain coming. Thunderstorms possible after 8. Mostly cloudy, 53 for an overnight low. Showers likely tomorrow. More chances of thunderstorms, but it's late afternoon tomorrow. Most of your day looks okay. Mostly sunny, high near 77. Tomorrow night, that's when the rain's coming in. Ooh, low around 57. I don't know why I'm talking like this. But Friday, 50% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, and a high near 67. Man, oh man, that is a good forecast if you're a duck.
At least it's warming up.
Oh, yeah.
And not quite as windy for the next few days.
I think we're beyond the wondering, is tomorrow going to be back to the winter feel? Or I think we're on that.
The real feel.
Yeah.
It's the real feel.
I don't want to have to put pants back on, man.
No pants.
I
no more
hate
pants.
wearing pants.
Yeah, we do thank Garden Gate for sponsoring our weather. We thank Neil Crott for being here every weekday morning.
Oh, I mean, you too, Steve. Sorry.
I was just pausing to let you get your drink and make it uncomfortable. That's about it. Let's see. Today's Wednesday. I'm trying to think. Video-wise,
what do we have?
Yeah, let's go. Look.
We got a ceiling fan at about looks like 1, and then
on Wednesdays like today, we used to be side by side in my house at the home studio with Poopy.
We should.
We would have the video schedule up on the wall in front of us that we would look up at. We don't do that anymore.
Do you do all the videos still? Because now without the wall of videos to tell you, you're like, oh man, I haven't done that one in a month. Huh. Yeah. Wouldn't that be awful?
Oh, I look at my daily schedule to make sure I'm on track.
I know you do.
Later on today, we'll have, the normal stuff.
Maybe
Wednesdays.
we should get the list in here.
We'll have Successful Farming later on. We'll have Midwest Drive, which is a new program that we started here a few weeks ago.
I like that one.
My radio buddy Jay Brooks talks with different country artists from around the Midwest. He's talking to a young lady named Jessica Luby.
Really?
Luby Dooby Doo.
Luby.
Jessica Luby is his guest, so
Okay.
watch for that at about 5:45. And then I think that kind of does it for videos for later on today.
Well, because no city council meeting.
Yeah, no city council meeting. That'll be not even next week even because we got there's 2 a month. So it's the first and third Wednesdays of the month, and there are 5 Wednesdays in this month of April. So
I can't believe I have to
you're
wait.
gonna have to wait till May. Your next city council meeting.
I'm not okay with that.
Okay.
Really not.
We might, if we get the country music news in, which that's always hit and miss when it comes in. It's not released on a certain deadline, so we might have country music news later on today. So anyway,
well, cool.
That will do it for today. Neil, God bless you.
You as well, my friend. You as well, and I hope your day goes fabulous. And
I hope your day goes fabulous.
Hey, I'm just like I said, I'm going to be watching people today everywhere I go. Be ready. And if I have some dude twirling his hair and eyeballs bulging at me, I'm running. So don't be doing it to me, Steve.
We'll see if that happens. All right.
Good.
All right. We'll do this again tomorrow. We will start off with a bang tomorrow.
Bang.
Kimmy Jo Hernandez, Mindy Jensen going to be in talking about the upcoming prom in Sigourney.
Like early, right on.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to be here like first thing.
Yeah.
So
we got to
we'll
be
have
on
them.
our game.
I think we'll have Josh in for a sports report tomorrow.
Man.
So 7 o'clock hour going to be happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tune in. We'll do it again tomorrow.
Okay.
Just another morning show sponsored by Brothers Market from the Osky Dental Studios. Bye.
Uh-huh.
Bye.